Hello, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, o anong oras nyo napanood ang video ito. Welcome sa ating channel, Matuto Dapat, sapagkat ang kaalaman ay isang mahalagang kayamanan. This is your Professor, Engineer Eduardo Tapia, magtuturo sa araw na ito. At our topic today is the application of first order differential equation, the mixture of non-reacting fluids. Combining materials or quantities and tracking their interactions over time is known as a mixing problem. Pollutants in lakes, various chemicals in reactors, sugar dissolving in coffee, and salt dissolved in water are examples of this. The shift in the concentration of components in a mixture over time is what unites these situations. These dynamic problems can be modeled and solved using differential equations, particularly the first order. Now, para maintindihan natin, this is our equation rate o the rate of equation. Dx dt is equal to r sub I times c sub I minus r sub o times c sub o, where ang ating R sub I, the rate inflow at the entrance. So kung halimbawa, mayroon tayong isang container na may lamang fluids or water na mayroong, for example, may chemicals, nalagyan ng asin, no? Nalagyan yung asin ng isang container, tapos kung bubuhusan natin, kay mayroong inflow water na mayroon ding amount of salt doon, so maidagdag doon sa container na yon. So that is our rate inflow at the entrance. Ang ating C sub I, the concentration of substance at the entrance. O R sub O, the rate outflow at the exit. So halimbawa kung ilalabas din yung water mula doon sa tangke o doon sa container, so yun yung rate outflow, no? Ang C sub O natin, commonly, hindi given ang C sub O, but mayroon tayong X over V. Okay, so ang C sub O is the concentration of substance and the exit. Ang T natin ay time. So saan po ba natin gagamitin yon? Now, so kung ang C sub O ay X over V, so therefore, ang maging bagong equation natin ay dx dt is equal to R sub I times C sub I minus R sub O times X over V. So ang V natin is V is equal to V sub I plus R sub I minus R sub O times T. So, ang V natin is the final volume of the solution at any time T. Ang V sub I natin or the initial volume, yun yung initial na content doon sa isang container o isang tangke. And X is the amount of the substance at any time T. Okay? Okay. So, para mas maintindihan natin, we have an example 1. A tank contains 150 gallons of water in which 3 pounds of chlorine are dissolved. The brine containing 8 pounds of chlorine per gallon is then pumped into the tank at the rate of 2 gallons per minute, and the mixture while stirred is pumped out at the rate of 1.5 gallon per minute. Letter A, determine the number of pounds of chlorine in the tank at any time t in minutes. Letter B, determine the amount of chlorine in the tank after 12 minutes. So, this is our illustration. We have now the tank. Yung ating initial volume is 150 gallon. And the initial or the X sub 0 na chlorine content or the solution is 3 pounds. Tapos, we have the brine and then containing 8 pounds. So, the concentration in the entrance is 8 pounds per gallon. So, yun yung concentration at the entrance. Yun yung pagpasok ng tubig. No? At the rate of 2 gallon per minute. Okay. So, yung ating R sub 0 o yun yung pag-out, yung rate na kung saan ilabas yung tubig from the tank is 1.5 gallon per minute. Okay? So, we have to find the final volume. So, V is equal to V sub I plus R sub I minus R sub 0 times T. So, ang ating initial volume is 150 gallon plus 2 yung ating rate at the entrance minus 1.5 times T. So therefore, the final volume is 150 gallon plus 0.5 T. So that is our final volume na equation. Kaya lang, since hindi natin alam yung T, so naka-is lang sa dyan. So anytime T, ayun po ang ating magiging formula for our final volume. So, solve natin. Ito ang solution natin for A. Now, our equation ay dx dt equals r sub I minus times c sub I minus r sub o times x over v. Ang r sub I natin ay 2. Ang ating c sub I ay 8 minus ang ating r sub o ay 1.5 times x over 150 plus 0.5 t. Okay, so yun yung ating v. So, solve natin. So, 2 times 8 ay 16 minus 1.5x over 150 plus 0.5t. Okay. Para ma-remove natin itong decimal dito, okay, mag-multiply tayo ng 2 over 2. Okay, para lang ma-remove natin yung decimal. Mas maganda kasi kapag walang decimal form dito, no, para hindi tayo mahirapan mag-solve, no. So wala naman tayong nalabag na batas kasi 2 over 2 is 1. So we are just multiplying 1, no, parang ganoon. Okay. So ang dx dt equals 16 minus 1.5 times 2, so that is 3x plus over 300 plus t. So na-eliminate na natin yung decimal point. Sunod, kapag ilipat natin ito dito, transpose natin itong 3x over 300 plus t. So, magiging plus, no, from minus to plus kasi didikit natin o nilipat natin doon sa dx dt. So, dx dt plus 3x over 300 plus t equals 16. Tapos, kapag ito'y paghiwalayin natin, no, so we come up this one. Dx dt plus 3 over 300 plus t times x equals 16. So kapag ganon, mayroon tayong linear in x. So yun yung ating mga unang mga topic in this differential equation. So linear in x na, no, yung ating nagiging na format natin. So we will solve this using the linear equation method. Okay? So x yung ating yung ating no, integrating factor. Okay? So, x times e raised to integral of 3 over 300 plus t times dt equals 16 times the integral of e raised to the integral of 3 over 300 plus t dt. Okay, ito po yung ating integrating factor, yung solution natin to solve for x, to solve this equation, linear in x. Okay, so this is our P, no, P of y, no? Ito yung P of y natin. So 3 over 300 plus t, tapos ito yung Q, 16, no? So we have to solve this. Now, ito, okay, so pwede natin itong ilabas, no? Yung 3, labas natin, so magiging x raised to 3 times the integral of dt over 300 plus t equals 16, no? So, maging ganito. So, nilabas lang natin yung 3 in this integral. And then, integral nito, So, lit U equals 300 plus T, tapos, ang DU natin ay dt. So, ito yung DU natin sa ibabaw, ito yung U natin sa ilalim. So, ang magiging mangyari, so, naging ln U. Integral of du over U ay ln U. But U is 300 plus T. No? Kaya, x times e raised to 3 times ln of 300 plus T or ln U, no? Equals 16 times the integral of e raised to 3 times ln of 300 plus T dt. Okay. Kasunod, ang gagawin natin, using the law of logarithm, i-transform natin itong 3 dito, magiging exponent dito. So, magiging x times e raised to ln of 300 plus t raised to cube is equal to 16 times the integral of e raised to ln 300 plus t raised to cube kay dt. So, alam natin na ito ay makakancel natin ang e at times raised to ln. No? Makakancel natin yan. So, ang mangyari kasunod, ganito. Yan. So, again, ito, cancel na natin itong ating e raised to ln. Kaya nung kinancel natin, so ang natitira natin sa ilalim ay x times 300 plus t raised to 3 o cube equals 16 times the integral of 300 plus t cube dt. Okay? Next, mag-lit u naman tayo nito kung ito ang ating u. So, u cube to. So, u cube dt. So, ang du natin dito ay dt. So, u cube dt. So, integral of u cube or 300 plus t cube ay 300 plus t raised to the fourth, no? Kasi magiging 3 plus 1 tapos over 3 plus 1 si baba, no? Plus c. Okay? So, ito kinopya lang natin from this. Okay, then simplify natin. Ito 16 over 4, so that is 4 na lang. So, x times 300 plus t cube is equal to 4 times 300 plus t raised to 4 plus c. Okay? Tapos, multiply natin ng 1 over 300 plus t cube. So, para x na lang matitira dito, okay? So, ang mangyayari ay x equals 4 times 300 plus t. Dito kasi, makancel natin. Since cube to, 4 ito. So, 4 minus 3 is 1. So, may 1 pa tayo dito. Plus c over 300 plus t cube. Okay? So, yun na yung ating equation of x at any time t. But the problem is, meron pa tayong c. So, kailangan alamin natin ang c. Now, we have the initial condition of x equals 4. Ito, so kinupya lang natin. And our initial condition at time equals 0, x is 3. So, 3 pounds. So, substitute natin ito dito sa ating equation. So, ang time natin is 0, x is 3, and then we have to solve c. Okay? So, using the calculator, so 300 plus 0, so 300. So, 4 times 300 is 1,200. Plus c, ito 300 plus 0, so 300 cube. So, c over 300 cube. And, kapag ito ilipat natin, so magiging 3 minus 1,200. Okay, multiply natin, cross multiply ng 300 cube. So, therefore, C is negative 1197 or 1,197 times 300 cube. So, yun yung ating substitute natin dito. So, we have now 4 times 300 plus t minus 1197 times 300 over 300 plus t cube. Okay? So, yun yung answer for A. So, yun yung ating amount of the chlorine, okay, at any time t. Now, letter B. Determine the amount of chlorine in the tank after 12 minutes. Okay? So, time natin ay 12 minutes. Gaano karami yung chlorine doon sa tangke? So, x times 300 plus t minus 1197 times 300 over 300 plus t raised to quantity cube is equal to this, no? So, ang ating t natin is 12. So, 4 times 300 plus 12 minus 1197 divided by 300 plus over 300 plus 12. No, 300 over 300 plus 12 raised to cube. So, magiging ang sagot nito, okay, naka raised to cube ay ito, 0.8889964 times natin ng 1197, okay. So, ang magiging amount of chlorine at time 12 minutes is 183.87 pounds of chlorine. So, that is our answer for letter B. So, dito, gumawa lang tayo ng konting algebra, no? So, ganun lang naman eh. Combination ng mathematical solutions. Okay, example 2, a tank contains 250 liters of water in which 15 grams of chlorine are dissolved. The brine containing 1 gram of chlorine per liter is then pumped into the tank at the rate of 5 liters per minute, and the solution mixed well is pumped out at the same rate. Determine the number of grams of chlorine in the tank at any time t in minutes. Determine the amount of chlorine in the tank after 10 minutes. So again, we have the tank and we have the initial volume of 250 liters. X sub 0, 15 grams of chlorine. Yun yung content ng tangke na to. Okay, so ang ating C sub I is 1 gram per liter. Ang rate natin ay 5 liter per minute. R sub 0, 5 liter per minute kasi sabi dito, it is pumped out at the same rate. So, kung ito ay 5 liter per minute, so 5 liter per minute din. Ang RI natin, ang RO is equal. Okay, so palabas yung tubig dito. No, palabas yung tubig. So, ang ating V is equal to V sub 0 plus R sub I minus R sub O times T. So, ang V natin ay 250 plus 5 minus 5 times T. Alam natin, 5 minus 5 is 0. So, magiging 0 dito. So, therefore, ang V natin of V final ay 250 liters. Okay? So, yun yung V final natin. Solution for A. dx dt is equal to R sub I times C sub I minus R sub O over X over V. So, dx dt equals 5 times 1. 5 yung ating R sub I. Times 1, kasi C sub I is 1. Minus 5 times X over 250. So, 5 times 5 over 250 ay 50 na lang yun, di ba? So, kapag i-divide natin ito, so, magiging 50 na lang itong baba. So, X over 50. So, dx equals 5 minus x over 50. Then, common denominator nito, so that is 50. So, 50 divide 1 dito times 5. So, 250 minus x. Next, cross multiply natin. So, we have 50 dx dt equals 250 minus x. Sunod, para makakuha tayo ng variable separable, multiply natin ng negative 1 para magiging positive yung x natin dito. So, maging ganito. So, negative 50 dx dt equals x minus 250 na. So, ang 250 na ang negative, ang x natin positive na. Okay. Tapos, cross multiply natin. So, we have now dx over x minus 250 equals dt over negative 50. So, ang nangyari, nagkaroon tayo ng variable separable, no? So, yung kanina sa example 1, linear and x. So, linear equation ang nakita natin doon. Dito naman, variable separable naman. Okay? Tapos, you have to integrate both sides. So, integral of dx over x minus 250 equals the integral of dt over negative 50. So, mag-let u tayo nito na x minus 250. So, ang atin pong du ay equals dx. Okay? Tapos, so integral of du over u equals 1 over negative 50 times integral of dt. So, that is L in u, integral nito, L in u equals, integral ng dt ay t. So, negative to. So, negative t over 50 plus c. Okay? So, raise natin ng e, no, para makancel natin itong ln dito. So, e raised to ln, tapos a raised to negative t over 50 plus c. Okay? So, ito, so, makancel natin itong e at saka yung ln. Okay? So, u equals e raised to negative 50, negative t over 50 times e raised to c. Ito naman ay property of exponent, no? So, since plus to, pwede natin pag-iwalayin na ganito. And then, alam natin that e raised to c ay c pa rin yun. Okay? So, x minus 250, yung u natin, okay, x minus 250 equals c times e raised to negative t over 50. Okay? Next, transpose natin si negative 250 sa kabila, kaya maging x equals c times e raised to negative t over 50 plus 250. Okay, mayroon tayong condition that at time 0, ang x ay 15. Okay, so substitute natin. 15 times is equal to c times e raised to negative 0 over 50 plus 250. So, alam natin, ito ay magiging 1. Okay? So, therefore, ang ating mangyari ay 15 minus 250. Okay? So, itong 250, lipat natin dito. So, 15 minus 250 equals c. So, therefore, c is negative 235. Substitute natin dito. Okay? So, x equals negative 235 e raised to negative t over 50 plus 250. Okay? So, iayos lang natin. Iunahin natin ito si positive. So, we have now 250 or x equals 250 minus 235 times e raised to negative t over 50. That is our answer. So, that is the amount of chlorine at any time t. No? Ito yung ating equation. Next, letter B. Determine the amount of chlorine in the tank after 10 minutes. So, time is 10 minutes. X is unknown. Now, ang gagawin natin, you are using this equation, no? And then, substitute natin yung 10 natin dito sa t. So, we have now x equal to 250 minus 235 e raised to negative 10 over 50. Okay, kasi ito yung ating magiging equation. And, x equals 250 minus 192.40. Therefore, kapag isolve natin, that is x equals 57.6 gram of chlorine. So, ganun po siya kadami after 10 minutes. So, that is our answer for B. No? So, nakita natin na yung amount of chlorine doon sa tangke ay dumadami. No? From 15 grams lang yun kanina, naging 57.6 grams na after 10 minutes. Alright? So, yan lang ang tandaan natin, no? From the differential equation, then solve natin, hanapan natin ng way kung alin applications of the first order differential equations ang pwedeng gagamitin. Okay? So, this is your activity to answer. 1 and 2, no? Try to answer, try to practice at home. Alright. So, thank you very much, class. Sa lahat ng ating listener, maraming salamat. I hope you learned from this video lesson. At nawa ay huwag kalimutan i-like, i-share, and mag-subscribe to this channel. Matuto dapat. Again, this is your Professor, Engineer Eduardo Tapia. Maraming salamat. Pagpalain kayo ng buong may kapal.